Hello, and welcome to UNA Today. I'm Zach Denton, alongside my partner, Claire Hendrickson. Thank you for joining in with us for today's campus and local news. Greg Popovich, the now head coach of the San Antonio Spurs, surpassed Don Nelson as the all-time winningest coach in NBA history. In his 12,300 games coached, he reached the milestone at 1,336 wins, which moves past Nelson's 1,335. However, Coach Pop was not always that, a coach. During the 1996-1997 NBA season, the Spurs had a coach by the name of Bob Hill. Hill led the team to 124 wins over the previous two seasons, but started the 1996 campaign with a lackluster 3-15 record. All of a sudden, a swinging hammer came down from the front office of San Antonio that let Hill know that he would be let go from the organization. The person that informed Hill of this decision? General Manager Greg Popovich. Then GM, Pop made the swift decision of outing Hill and ultimately replacing Hill with himself. I guess Pop followed his mother's words in the saying, if you want it done right, do it yourself. It takes a lot to fire someone and then name yourself as the replacement. But Coach Pop proved he was the right decision, as he has been a staple for the San Antonio Spurs organization since his hiring. That includes 5 NBA Finals rings.
WNBA superstar Brittany Griner has been detained in Russia after cartridges of hashish oil were found by customs officials in Moscow in early February. This has come at a devastating time as Russia has recently invaded Ukraine and the Russia-U.S. relationship has collapsed. U.S. Congressman Colin Allred believes that Griner was detained and jailed as early as February 17th. While the story of Griner just broke last week in early March. Tom Firestone, a former U.S. Department of Justice's resident legal advisor at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow, mentioned that Griner was charged under Russian Article 229.1. This states that Griner was charged with illegal crossing of a customs border with illegal narcotics. In Russia, this can carry a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. If there is a significant amount or more, she could be facing 10 to 20 years in prison. At this moment, the U.S. does not know where Griner is being held in Russia and has concerns that the high-profile athlete may be used for political gain. All other WNBA players have exited the likes of both Russia and Ukraine during this climate. We will update you further as information arrives.
Florence brings a new pizza restaurant to town that has been a staple of the state of Mississippi for the last several years. A new place and a new taste. Here is more on the Lost Pizza Company. Downtown Florence. A commercial hub for UNA students and Shoals residents alike, with favorites like Trowbridge's and Rosie's Cantina, as well as a healthy nightlife with Wildwood Tavern, On the Rocks, and Flobama. Now, something new has come to downtown Florence. Lost Pizza Company. Founded by two friends in Mississippi, this pizza chain has grown exponentially across the Southeast with 24 locations in Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama, and Florida. Despite the name Lost Pizza Company, they also serve salads and sandwiches, as well as pasta, wings, and hot tamales. The restaurant also includes a bar for those 21 and up, and an outdoor seating area. Whether you're going out with friends and family, or grabbing a quick bite for lunch, Lost Pizza Company has got you covered.
A new RV park opened earlier this month in Florence, Alabama. This park has been under official construction since August 2020 and is now finally being opened to the public. The park is located on Old Savannah Highway in Florence and features a tropical theme with painted picnic tables and palm trees featured around the area. Hank and Charlotte Carter, both originally from Florence, became full-time RVers in 2019 and decided to work on building their own RV park in their hometown. The official Florence, Alabama RV Park Facebook included a welcoming statement from both Hank and Charlotte, which read, "We are excited to bring our ideas back home and hope to have the perfect getaway." The park currently includes both shower and bathhouses, as well as laundry facilities and Wi-Fi. Guests can currently book their stays at $38 a night, $230 a week, and $800 a month.
A new bill was passed for the state of Alabama on Wednesday, March 9th. The bill, signed into law by Governor Kay Ivey, prohibits the institutions and agencies from purchasing both United States flags and Alabama flags that were made outside of the U.S. Governor Ivey stated this regarding the recent Senate Bill 77. The Alabama flag is symbolic of the ideas we hold dear, and it is more than fitting that Alabama has committed itself to ensuring every flag that is flown on state property is made in the USA. Ivey then continued, "This legislation further solidifies Alabama's unyielding desire to support companies that call our country home, and I am proud to have signed it into law." Governor Ivey has made it known that Senate Bill 77 should clearly showcase Alabama's complete support in both U.S. jobs and companies.
Hundreds of people gathered at the heart of the University of North Alabama for this year's annual Light the Fountain celebration on March 10th. A UNA tradition that began when Dr. Kitts, the president of the university, experienced the joy of seeing the fountain light up from the morning light in the spring of 2016. President Kitts had the idea of creating the event Light the Fountain to bring the UNA community together in celebration of springtime and to further appreciate the beauty of the campus. Special guest Andy Jones joined the stage at Light the Fountain in honor of the university's continued celebration of the Year of the UNA Women. Jones is a former UNA athlete who graduated in 1976. She returned to the university to coach volleyball, tennis, and softball. Jones is included in the UNA Year of the Woman mural located in the Collier Library.
Apologies, we had some technical issues there. This past weekend, the University of North Alabama held a series of events under the title Weekend of the Woman. These events acted as a part of the Year of the UNA Woman and in honor of Women's History Month. Kicking off on Friday, country music singer and UNA alumni Rachel Wamick returned to her alma mater to perform in Norton Auditorium, headlining a show in celebration of the UNA Woman. The concert was opened by a current student and musician, Wanda Wesolowski, who shared her story as a woman in music and performed her new music under her alias, Wanda Band. During Rachel's set, musician and professor John Paul White joined the stage, acting as a special guest. The following night, the Weekend of the Woman continued with the School of the Arts Showcase, held in downtown Tuscumbia. This exhibition displayed art exclusively by students, and all art displayed was available for purchase, with all proceeds going directly to the student. Both events were hosted by the School of the Arts, and each event sold out.
According to the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, a second case of chronic wasting disease has been discovered and reported as of March 7, 2022 in Lauderdale County. Chronic waste disease, while not knowingly transmissible to humans, poses a great threat to deer. There is no cure for chronic wasting disease, and it is easily spread between deer through both direct and indirect contact. Symptoms of CWD do not begin to show until the disease has progressed, which can take years in some cases. Symptoms include listlessness, emaciation, and abnormal behavior. CWD is always fatal. The ADCNR is asking hunters to submit harvested deer within the area to be sampled and tested. Chris Blankenship, the ADCNR commissioner, stated, "The suspension of supplemental feeding and baiting privileges in Lauderdale and Colbert counties is an attempt to slow the spread of CWD in the affected area. Both Colbert and Lauderdale counties have been currently listed as CWD management zones." Over 70 people woke up Sunday morning ready to race in Alpha Gamma Delta's 5K color run at the University of North Alabama. All proceeds from the race go towards Alpha Gamma Delta's philanthropy, Fighting Hunger, which partners with Feeding America and Meals on Wheels. Alpha Gamma Delta member Chloe Crossan said, "We do Meals on Wheels, soup kitchens, and volunteer whenever it's needed around the shoals. I feel like it was a good fundraiser to do specific to this campus because people want to get their exercise in, and we can take this money and apply it nationally. I encourage people to become aware of the scarcity and help those in need."
Snow in the middle of March is a rare occurrence. Our field reporter, Hogan Isbell, was out in the elements to cover this unique weather.
I'll be honest, when I woke up this morning, this was the last thing that I expected to see. Snow in Alabama in the middle of March. But like many people, I had to wake up this morning, go to the back of my closet, bring back my winter clothes, and put them on for a very brisk, chilly, and quite freezing Saturday morning.
36 degrees. That was the high temperature on Saturday for many Shoals residents. Quite a different change of pace from last weekend where temperatures almost reached the 80s. That's just springtime in Alabama. Friday evening brought in snowfall around 9:30 as freezing cold temperatures swept over the Shoals. And as you can see, the sunlight quickly melted away a lot of the snow on Saturday morning. However, we're looking forward to warmer temperatures next week. This snowfall was short-lived but exciting.
Even though it's melting quickly and it's supposed to warm up again next week, I don't think the people in the Shoals area will soon forget March 12th, the day that it snowed in the middle of spring.
The PGA Tour kicked off the Players' Championship this past Thursday. The event took place in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, at the TPC Sawgrass Golf Course. Justin Thomas entered the week as the defending champion, coming out victorious in 2021. This year's tournament set a new record for the largest payout of any PGA event in history. The winner would receive over $3 million. The tournament was supposed to wrap up Sunday afternoon. However, due to many weather delays and a surplus amount of rain, the ending will be later. If the weather cooperates, all of the players should be done with their fourth round by Monday evening. If not completed by then, they will continue playing Tuesday. This is extremely rare. The PGA Tour rules state that if any tournament gets delayed past Monday, then the tournament will end without a winner. However, the Players' Championship is the only exception to this rule.
Tom Brady announced Sunday evening that he will be returning to football. The seven-time Super Bowl winner was retired for a brief 40 days. He used his Instagram account to announce his retirement on February 1st. However, around 6 p.m. on Sunday night, Brady posted a picture of himself playing football, and he said he will be coming out of retirement. He said that in the past 2 months, he realized that he does not belong in the stands and should still be playing. He acknowledged that retirement would come soon enough, but that right now is not the time. Brady wrapped up his post by saying that he and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have unfinished business. In just 1 hour, the Instagram post received over 1.2 million likes and over 50,000 comments. This will be Brady's 23rd season as an NFL player. He spent 20 years with the New England Patriots and 3 with the Buccaneers.
The UNA softball team has been red hot to start the season off strong. Let's have a look inside the start of their year.
Spring sports are back in the swing of things as the UNA softball team was up to bat against the Colgate Raiders this past Sunday. After their loss against Belmont last Friday, they decided to turn things around and claim victory over the Raiders with a score of 12-3 and 10-2. I got a chance to sit down and talk to senior and leader Leah Hargett just to see her point of view about this past game.
Our offense was very powerful from the get-go. Like Lacey Harper, our leadoff, she always gets things going, and when she's on, I feel like everybody's on because she just gets top, and it makes all of us top, and we just feed off her, really. When we come out, when we score first, it just sets the mood for the entire day, and I just love that feeling when we're all hitting, and when we all hit, you better watch out. Our next game is our first conference game. So it's really big for us to get the sweep over Stetson. So come out and support your Lions and play at home.
Hargett was one of the game leaders during the first game against Colgate with 2 hits, 1 run, and 4 RBIs. Make sure you stay tuned for the Lady Lions' next few games and the first conference game of the season against Stetson this Saturday, March 19th at 2 and 4:30 p.m. and on Sunday, March 20th at noon at home. For your UNA sports update, I've been Reagan Hugh, and now back.
That's all for today's news. We hope you have a great rest of the day, and as always, thank you for joining in with us at UNA Today.